Strong female fighters. Kicks, fire, energy, slaps. Many powerful women have been a part of the formation of the women's team. Which team is your favorite women's team? Let's take a look. Team A, Mai, King, Yuri. This team came together after Yuri and Mai felt rejected from the other teams and decided to form their own to prove their worth. King joined along to the hope that she will win the prize money for her sick brother, the original women's fighting team as they were first introduced to the world. Yuri finds a way to shine despite her brother and father's oppositions of entering the KOF and proves that a girl is capable of taking care of any obstacles just as any man would. Mai is a proud Shiranui ninja. She is well known for her beauty and attractiveness, and she is just as strong as beautiful. She was refused by Andy to form a team, so she found her own. Mai is able to produce fire, but her most iconic and main attack has always been the fan she never abstracts. King is the leader of the team. She usually appears wearing a tuxedo. She uses a lot of powerful kicks in her moveset. She had a dark past, so dark that at one point she ended up working with Mr. Big.
Mr. Big, we got what we want. Now let's get out of here as soon as possible, before the cops show up.
After reaching her freedom, she becomes a trustworthy and a loyal friend. It's a strong team. Game-wise, each girl has her own fighting style. Yuri represents the Kyokukenryu karate style, Mai the ninjutsu style, and King the Muay Thai. Team B, Mai, King, Kazumi. Kazumi Todo is Yuri's first replacement for the women's team. This newcomer can fire a projectile of cutting energy from her hands. She is a girl who is in development of her fighting style as she adds more to it as the years go by. She has a rivalry with the Sakazaki family since her father was defeated by them, but overall Kazumi has a good heart and always fights for good. Game-wise, this team is easy to play as it's not much different than the previous one. Kazumi's style is unique, just as King's and Mai's. At this point, I want to clarify that I follow the ultimate version of KOF 2002, which includes this team, and not the one with Yuri, Mai and Mei Lee, as I count it as the final version of the game. But shout out to Mei Lee, who almost made it to the women's team. Team C, Mai, King, Chizuru. Chizuru adds a mature vibe to the team, both in appearance and in fighting, as she appears calm and serious. She can confuse and trap her opponent with one of her mirror images. It has a huge history regarding the seal of Orochi. She is one of the 3 sacred treasures who are destined to defeat Orochi. King and Mai remain as regular members of the team. Game-wise, Chizuru has many abilities like teleport, reflector, block, others abilities, and become double. Mai and King are just as powerful, so this team feels strong, and sometimes I consider it the strongest of the KOF 97 roster. Team D, King, Blue Mary, Kazumi, and Lee Shanfei. Blue Mary joins the team to investigate and try to stop nests. As an ongoing tradition for the women's team, Blue Mary has her own fighting style, striking and grappling techniques. Lee expressed her interest in fighting that later on became a passion after learning and mastering the Kung Fu style but her parents prohibited her from joining any tournaments until the day she came across Kasumi. And the both of them got into a fight. The fight was interrupted by Blue Mary and King. And so, just like Yuri and Mai, who were ignored and underestimated by others, Lee finds herself a team to join the 99 tournament. King and Kasumi return for the team. Game-wise, this team has two characters with quick techniques, King and Blue Mary, and two characters that base their attacks on more stable style, Kasumi and Lee. Kasumi and King can deliver attacks from afar, projectile of energy for King and cutting energy for Kasumi. This is the only women's team that doesn't include Mai. Team E: Mai, Yuri, Hinako, Kasumi. This team was formed for the 2000 tournament, after Mai was rejected from the Fatal Fury team and instead Mary was chosen to be included. Same with Yuri, after King left the women's team to join the Art of Fighting team, stealing Yuri's place. The both of them decide to come together and form yet again a new women's team. Kasumi was already a member from the previous year, so she gladly accepted to return for one more year. The fourth member was Hinako. At first, the rest of the girls underestimated her due to her appearance and her age, but once she demonstrated her strength, they were more than happy to have her. Game-wise, this team flows very well. The player is familiar with 3 out of the 4 members, and Hinako is not hard to master. She bases her attacks on sumo techniques. Her ability is lifting up heavy objects, even though she appears tiny. Team F: Mai, King, Hinako, and Lee. Lin Chanfei returns to the team. King returns to the team too, and Surprise Rose becomes Desperation move. Mai and Hinako just keep surprising us with their strength and skills. In fact, Mai develops new techniques, and her moveset varies from previous games. Game-wise, this team allows the player to experiment with different fighting styles, and offers a sense of versatility. Team G: King, Blue Mary, Mai. Familiar girls from the first saga coming together for the first time. King develops new techniques, always combined with the kicking techniques of Muay Thai. She is now able to deliver top venom and under venom. Mai uses the Shiranui style of ninjutsu combined with her fire powers to fight. Blue Mary stays true to her striking and grappling techniques. Game-wise, this team possesses a great strength if the player knows how to handle these lovely ladies. Team H: Mai, King, Alice. Alice makes her premiere. She's a huge fan of the Fatal Fury team, hence her hat. Her fighting style is mostly a hybrid of Terry, Andy, Joy, and Rock. Mai uses a new technique, Kageru no Mai. She puts her hands together and creates a pillar of flames around her. Game-wise, this team feels easy to adjust, since King and Mai have proven their easy-to-use gameplay, and Alice's move seems familiar. Team I: Mai, Athena, Yuri. Made up by female fighters that were introduced and proven their worth since the first game. This team has been teased a lot since the first saga in various ways, artwork and alternative teams. For the first time we see Athena joining this team, although it's not the first time she left the Psycho Soldiers team for another team. She once formed the high school girls team with Hinako and Malin in KOF 2003. Mai has been on and off between Women's Team and Fatal Fury, same as Yuri, who has been a member of Women and Art of Fighting Team. This time we have a Ninja Warrior, a Martial Artist, and a Psycho Soldier. Game-wise, the main additional strategy is Athena's moveset. She is more known for attacking her opponents from afar with Psycho Balls and teleporting. In combination with Yuri and Mai, the player has a strong team. So here are all 9 women's teams for the main chronicle of the official installments of the King of Fighters. Which one do you prefer?